I'm Susan Hoeg from Georgina Island First Nation. I grew up there with my grandparents. When I went to school, it was an Indian day school, so we didn't learn anything about our culture. There was no such thing as Indigenous Awareness Day, so all our culture was taken away from us. We weren't allowed to speak our language and or learn anything about, I never heard about powwows or regalia. When I grew up, I learned traditional teachings from my grandmother a little bit. The language, they spoke to each other only in Ojibwe, and she taught me how to sew and make baskets and different traditional medicines and food. Learned about the food. But I was always proud to be Indigenous, and I was never ashamed of it. But I know that maybe some of my family had a harder time than me when they went to school and they had to go to a white school. And it was a difficult transition when I had to go into high school, into a white school. And the way my friends were treated, and I watched how they were treated, it was discriminating against them. And so when I went back home in the late 80s, it was being taught, and I learned to do our crafts again, our beadwork and our basket making, sweetgrass, and the language was being taught, and I'm really proud of my children and my grandchildren for learning so much and carrying on all our teachings and our wonderful ceremonies. Yeah, Aboriginal Day or Indigenous Day is every day to me.